something you're gonna love, Mr. Stapleton. We're making some sausage crescent squares for our mommies.
Yes.
And this is one of Shannon's mommy's recipes, so we're making it for her to treat her, right?
Sort of.
All right. Well, tell me what we need to get this yummy breakfast dish started.
Super easy.
Okay.
All we need is 2 tubes of crescent roll dough, 1 pound of Jimmy Dean's sage sausage, my mother's favorite.
Nothing else will do.
Nothing else will do in this recipe. 1 small onion diced, 8 ounces of cream cheese softened, 1 small can of sliced mushrooms, 1 envelope of dry ranch dressing mix, and 1 egg.
Ah, we only needed 1 screen for that. How easy.
I know, super easy
All
today.
right. Is there anything you need to get started before we go to break?
No, we're going to start the sausage probably.
Okay. Well, we'll do that, and then when we come back, we'll put this all together and have a Mother's Day treat. Stick around. You're watching WCBI News Sunrise.
Not really together.
All right, welcome back. We're getting situated here. Welcome back to Sunrise. We're making a sausage crescent square today for Mother's Day.
Super easy.
All right. We need to get started here.
First, you light the right burner. This is just the Jimmy Dean sage.
And you said this is your mother's favorite. Nothing else will do.
Well, I called her and I said, Mom, I want a recipe for this week for Mother's Day, and I want something that you like to do. And she said, oh, you have to do my sausage crescent squares. Your dad loves them for any meal, which is so nice. My dad will eat breakfast for dinner.
Oh, I love
so
breakfast
lucky.
for dinner. And pizza for breakfast.
Okay.
Birthday cake is a good breakfast, too. Birthday cake.
We'll,
good one.
We just won't talk about that.
So we're just heating up. You didn't have to put any oil or anything in
No,
it.
the sausage has enough oil and fat in it that it will not stick. And I know the recipe my mom sent said canned mushrooms. I'm using fresh.
Okay.
So that's the only thing we're going against, Cheryl, is the fresh mushrooms.
That's fine.
If you don't have them.
The ones in the can, you can use fresh ones, whatever you got. Whatever you prefer.
And this was just one of the blue 8-ounce containers of the white button mushrooms. I just chopped them up roughly.
Okay.
And then this is a small onion diced.
Okay.
And I'm going to get this out of the way. If you'll give that a little stir.
Sure. So you don't need to let the sausage brown or anything before you put this in there. You can just do it all at once.
Do it all together.
Great.
And you're just going to cook it till the sausage is no longer pink. And the onions turn kind of clear. But I've got one over here that we can just transfer over to and finish off.
Let's do that.
Oh.
What?
Can't do both?
Oh, sure. We can. Here, I'll put this one here and
it's
start.
okay. So this is what we're looking for.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. Okay. And so it's all brown, and you can see the little clearness in the onions as well.
And to this, we'll add our 8 ounces of cream cheese.
Okay. And you want to have that softened
as
well. And you kind of cubed it up. Is that just so it spreads?
Yeah, just where it'll melt a little bit faster. We're just going to mix it all together.
Okay.
And my mom, when I talked to her, said, now you use low-fat cream cheese. This is not.
That's okay.
I tried to.
You really can't tell the taste difference between low-fat cream cheese and full-fat cream chease, so whichever you prefer.
So if you want to use low-fat, go ahead. I tried to pick it up in the store, and it was just like my hand said, no, and I had to put it back. So this is full-fat. She also said you can use reduced-fat crescent rolls, and once again, my hand said no.
Okay. Well, it's breakfast, so you need the energy, right? You need the fat to get going through your day.
This is 1 envelope of dry ranch dressing mix.
Okay.
And so we're just going to mix this in with it to give it a little bit of a kick.
Okay.
Now, I buy mine in bulk. If you do buy the big containers of ranch dressing, it's 3 tablespoons.
Okay. 3 tablespoons is the same as one of those little packets. Okay. Any particular brand you like, or just whatever you got?
I like Hidden Valley.
Okay.
Because I buy it at Sam's. And I like to get the big things a lot cheaper.
Right.
If you use it a lot, and even if you don't use it a lot, it keeps forever.
Okay.
So there you go. That's all we have to do for our filling.
Okay.
So now we're going to make our crust real quick.
Okay.
And we're going to get our crescent rolls. Make sure we go ahead and turn off your heat once this is completely mixed.
Let it cool off a bit. Do we want to stir this one while it's kind of cooking?
Stir it, or you can turn it off, either one.
We'll cook it. Why not?
These are my full-fat crescent rolls. As opposed to my mom's low-fat.
And we were talking earlier, how can you have crescent squares? Because crescents are shapes.
I really was confused.
Squares are shapes, but it's the crescent rolls. You just roll them out into squares. So they're both.
And all you're going to do, you're just making a bottom crust. You're not really looking to go up the sides. You just want to seal all the little seams and the holes in it.
Great. So you can't even tell that it's crescents anymore. It just looks like one big sheet of dough.
There we go.
Is there anything else like biscuits if you wanted to have it thicker or something? Or do you just suggest the crescents?
Come on, spatula.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You haven't tried just the crescents. It's what works best.
You know, it's one of those things Mom said, so I do. Mommy told me to use crescents, so I use crescents. This is one of her brain inventions. So I said, where'd you get this recipe? And she always says, my head. I was like, there we go. Now we're just going to spread this out real smooth and even. And then we're going to do the other layer of crescents on top.
Oh, okay.
And while I do the crescents, if we'll mix that egg up real quick, and we're going to brush that on top.
This is easy. We literally put this all together in about 4 minutes. Ooh, I love that pop.
You know, that's one of the few things in life I'm scared of is that sound from biscuits and crescents. And my husband laughs at me because I'll sit there and I'll go, honey, come open these biscuits.
You just do it real slow.
Oh, I hate it.
Keep it away from
Especially
your face.
the Grand biscuits pop really loud.
How funny.
So we're just going to go over the top.
Okay. And this is a 9 by 13, right?
And I did grease it.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make sure you spray it with Pam or whatever type of lubricant you like. It helps for the cleanup and it keeps it from sticking.
Okay.
And so that's all we're going to do is once again do the seams.
Okay, just kind of stick it all together.
And this, go ahead and have your oven preheated for 350 degrees.
Okay. And we're going to brush this with the egg, and we're going to stick this in our television oven, and we'll test it when we come back.
Shelf.
Yeah. First, let's check in with Justin for a look at your weather.
Squares.
All right. So all we did with this was brush it with the egg, stick it in the oven, bada bing, bada boom.
Yep.
Right?
Bada bing.
And this has about, what, 15 of these squares. So if your dad wanted after breakfast, he'd probably have enough for dinner, right?
Oh, he eats it for every meal. This serves my dad for a whole day. He'll
Oh,
take
well,
it to
good.
work. And you get this really nice color on top because of the egg. You have to do the egg wash on top. We get the beautiful brown instead of just the light.
You can just brush it on top of the whole thing, right?
I use a paintbrush I bought at Dollar General.
What are you laughing at?
Doing?
I don't know.
They're trying to get a tight shot of me eating this.
Oh, we get
This is really good.
Thanks, Mom. Make one for your mom.
Yeah. Anything with sausage and crescent rolls can't be bad.
And cream
Very
cheese.
good.
You know, Mama's.
Love
bad.
I told Mama
cheese.
yesterday, you know, I was like, gosh, I use cream cheese every week. And she's like, oh, you're like Paula Deen to butter. You like cream cheese.
Everybody's got to
It's
have
my
theirs,
thing.
right?
I love it.
I
Is
love
that
cream
Paul's
cheese
thing
too.
with butter?
Butter.
Oh goodness,
Is she
yes.
really?
And
We'll just
mayonnaise.
use a little stick of butter.
And if you want the recipe, just email me at mewcooks@gmail.com, and I will send it to you after I go home and wake up. I nap.
Can you come back and do this again tomorrow?
No.
Can you come every day and cook us breakfast?
No, but I'll leave this one for you today.
Okay, that'll do.
work.
Keep it from the
good.
scavengers.
Yeah, I was just saying, watch out. The hyenas will be at it in a matter of minutes here. It'll be gone.
We're going to hide this.
Okay.
I think we should.
Okay.
And we can cook that one.
No,
Or
that
you
one
can
goes-
take it.
That one's going to the base. That one goes home to get cooked.
There you go.
All right. We're out of time for this thing. Folks, let's take a break. We'll come back with more in just a moment. You're watching WCBI News Sunrise.